Three-pointer. It looks like they called a foul on Valparaiso.
They certainly did. One official had the hands up like it was a jump ball. The other one has called a foul, and now they're conferencing at center court to try and figure out what's going on.
Looks like they're going jump ball, which will give it to Valparaiso with 2.8 seconds left, and they're down 1 point.
Oh, a gigantic break for Valparaiso.
Yeah, that's huge. Unbelievable. You think that a foul usually takes precedent over anything else, whether it be a violation or a jump ball. I can't believe this lineup that East Chicago's got out there right now and still in here in the fourth overtime.
You saw John Todd. He's very excited and concerned. He's trying to call a timeout.
None of his players recognizing it. Now Boykin does.
They finally got the timeout. He is still complaining about the last play. He's out on the court at the moment.
He's got a good beef.
And his assistants trying to get him back into the huddle. Now there's 3.3 seconds as they've added just a tad to the clock. East Chicago leads it by 1 after losing by 2 way back in December at home to this Valparaiso club. As we've said all night long, Valpo rated #1 and undefeated, and this would be an upset.
Now, what do you do if you're Valparaiso? Drew has just been brutally ice cold, and Bishop's been your man, especially in this fourth overtime. So do you try to go to Drew, or do you try to set up a play off of Drew for Bishop?
Well, I think you've got two excellent options there. If one doesn't work, the other one will. But whoever catches the ball inbounds is probably going to have to put it on the board. The trigger man will be Dave Furlan.
Marcus Boykin getting Bryce Drew, and he's got both hands on him.
There's Bishop. Oh my gosh, he hit it!
Bishop got it. Oh! 0.5 of a second left. The timeout is called. Valpo leads it by 1, but we're not finished yet.
Could Bishop have made the shot any harder? I thought when he got it, he had no chance, and he just turned, spun, threw it off the glass. That's a heck of a shot.
That's a normal Tim Bishop shot. He's got great athletic ability, great leaping ability. You see him go up here on the replay. Headed to IU on a football scholarship as a wide receiver. And off the glass with the bank. You just hate to see a controversial call, though, late in the fourth overtime, maybe decide a game.
And John Todd still out to the officials, still telling him, it was our ball on the free throw line. What's going on here?
0.7 of a second as they've added 0.2 back. As they did a moment ago, they added 0.5 back. Valparaiso leads it by 1.
Bishop has 30 points in the game now to go along with Drew's 33 points. And it looks like, I mean, this has been a heck of a game. I don't know that we could have ever even dreamed of this.
Anytime #1 plays, you're going to have a game like this. Everybody shoots at him. Valparaiso is going to call another timeout. Here's a look at what happened a moment ago. The ball came off the backboard. Finley reaches in. There's the official calling the jump ball. Now, evidently, the official that is out of the screen was calling a foul.
Well, it's interesting because the official down low is blocked off from the play, so all he can see is the two players with the ball. The official outside can see how Finley came up underneath, and it looked to me like Finley got the ball and not a lot of arm, and it's just a tough call, and this is why it's not easy for an official to do any officiating. You can see Finley come up underneath and grab the ball, and the outside official would be at the bottom left of your, or the bottom right of your screen. He could have seen it a little better, but that's old news right now. There's 0.7 of a second left, and East Chicago's up against the wall.
If you're Valparaiso, you certainly don't want to commit a foul at this point. They will get a shot up. There's plenty of time to get one on the board. Just a matter, here's the long pass. It goes out of bounds. Valparaiso will get the basketball at the other end of the court. And this is history at this point. 0.7 of a second. Valparaiso looks like they have survived a terrible scare here in Mackey on their way to Indianapolis. Rated number 1, undefeated. They have but to knock 0.7 of a second off the scoreboard, and they've got a victory. The shot will not count. Valparaiso has advanced. The final score in 4 overtimes. Valparaiso 83, East Chicago Central 82. We'll be back to Mackey. Well, I guess we're going to stay here for a while. We've been on for so long, it seems like we ought to go somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Joe, this has to be about as exciting a basketball game as the fans in the northern part of the state could have expected out of these two outstanding teams.
Yeah, you know, it's the proverbial, you hate to see one of these teams have to lose this game. Both teams played their heart out. You got to give it to East Chicago because they played through adversity with losing the 3 top scorers to fouls. You know, really, you hate to see one team lose this game, and covering both of them, you know, I'm a fan of both of theirs, and it's really hard to see kids on one side lose this game.
Well, it's nice to see Valparaiso. They came out, won the game, their first ever Final Four, and they're undefeated, still number 1, and came through just tremendous adversity. And we'll take a look one more time at the game-winning shot. Bishop rolls off the screen, turns a defender in his face, throws it up off the glass, and we have a winner, finally, in the Lafayette semi-state, 83-82, Valparaiso.
I'll tell you what,